Back now to the Bank of America Technology Dialogue in Singapore. Haslinda is with our next guest from a brain-computer interface company. Has?
Very interesting, Avril. I mean, this is China's first brain interface startup. It uses ultrasound technology. I'm not going to attempt to explain it, so let's get to the founder, Phoenix Peng, co-founder and CEO at Gestala. Good to have you with us, Phoenix. First of all, briefly, what does it do?
Thank you, Haslinda, to have me here. My name is Phoenix. I'm founder and CEO of Gestala. Gestala was the first ultrasound BCI company. A BCI company is collecting your brain's neurons with external device to read and write your brain. That will be the ultimate goal of this technology. But this technology have two different technology stacks. First of all is using electrical. It means we have to put electrical into your brain. The second one is ultrasound. It means we can collecting to your brains wirelessly. So that's what we are doing right now. So Gestala is a quite new company. We just established for 3.5 months. Yeah, we just finished our angel round. So this is already the biggest angel round never happened in the BCI sector in China. So, but it's
just
still
to put
early.
In perspective, what you do is quite similar to Merge Lab in the US, which is backed by Sam Altman.
Yes, this whole sector is quite new. In US, they also have 2 or 3 companies rising up in last year and in this year. The biggest one is co-founded by Sam Altman. It's Merge Labs, and they have a lot very good startup teams and are working with Caltechs. So I think that will be a similar competitors or maybe partners in the futures. But I don't think any company in BCI sector treat each other as a competitor because we are doing something for helping the patients.
Not yet anyways in terms of competition, perhaps down the road. You talk about how it being a 3.5-month company, yet your valuation through your angel rounds is about $100 to $200 million. How do you justify that in terms of what capacity, in terms of data? Can that be justified?
I think there are several reasons why we have a very good starting as angel round. First of all, is a BCI sector is it's a future industrial for the national 5-year programs. A lot of investors value this strategy. This is a national agenda to moving forward. And second of all, because our team is, I think, very strong. I and my co-founder, Mr. Chen Tianqiao, he used to be the richest man in China, and he invested heavily both in neuroscience and AIs. So we have strong co-founder teams. And our core team is also very experienced. And some of my core team is also previous working in Neuralinks. So I think we have international talents to working in the sectors.
Of course, it's big ambition, right?
Yes.
I mean, valuation of $100 to $200 million.
Yes.
Quite similar to what Neuralink, which was founded by Elon Musk, is doing as well. His outfit is valued at $10 billion. How will you get to that kind of valuation, you think? What will you be doing?
Neuralink is a very successful BCI company, already running for 10 years, and they invest heavily in the sectors. And he is a benchmark for all the PCI companies globally. They already have, I think, more than 10 patients finished surgery with their implants, and the performance is extraordinary. So that is a higher standard for all the BCI companies globally. But we choosing different technology stacks. We try to using ultrasound to modulate part of your deep brain structures and for different indications. So Neuralink is targeting for patients with spinal cord injuries or ALS patients. But Gestala, we are targeting for patients with chronic pain, mental illness, or maybe stroke rehabilitation in the future. So we're targeting different indication using different technology stacks, but also in a different stage of the companies. So I think Neuralink will be our sample for long times. Yeah.
In terms of product, you're looking at launching your first BCI product by the end of the year. Where are you with that, and how are trials doing right now?
Our company is only 3.5 months. We currently have 21 full-time teams right now. Our product will be launched in Q4 this year, and we will start in the IIT's clinical trial in China. We already have several hospitals working with us right now to recruiting patients. And our target is to get the NMPA approvals by early the year after next year. So there's still 2 years ahead of us to get the NMPA approvals.
In terms of a commercial launch, because eventually it has to be money-making.
Yes.
When do you think that might happen? When will it start generating revenue for the company?
For BCI company, normally it requires 6 to 7 years to get the FDA or CFDA NMPA approvals, or the company like this. Neuralink has no revenues for 10 years. So our plan is to starting commercialize the year after next year. So because we are non-invasive BCI, it means we can moving faster to commercialization, and our patients group is much bigger because chronic pain is 20% of all the adult people globally. So it's a large market. So I think we can generate some revenue starting from the year after next year.
You've also found a partner in Fourier Intelligence. Why?
I think there are very strong collection in BCI and embodied intelligence at AI. So this 3 sectors, it seems like no collection, but in the end, they will have a lot of synergy. Because this Fourier is for embodied intelligence companies. They're building humanoid robotics for rehabilitations. It means we're also targeting the same indication patients in rehabilitations. So
it will help you accelerate the process.
Yes. So that's why our device, we're working with Fourier humanoid robotics to providing the better rehabilitation experience for patients. So that's why we're starting kind of joint research programs.
Phoenix, are you hiring in the U.S.? Because your LinkedIn post suggests that you are. Are you expanding in the U.S.?
We do not have any subsidiary in U.S. right now, but we're hiring some talents from U.S. and move to China. We already have some VPs moving from U.S. to China and from Israel to China. So I think we will be based in China, but we want to have global talents.
Right. How many people so far?
21 right now.
And you expect the number to climb to?
By end of the year, I think maybe 40 to 45.
Of foreign talent?
Foreign talent, I think maybe 20% of our core teams will be global talents from different countries. All will move to China.
Phoenix, thank you so much for your time today. Phoenix Peng, co-founder and CEO at Gestala, of course, targeting chronic pain. I think at some point in our lives, we all go through that.